events and in the relays in recent years. So here we have it, the final of the men's 100 meters, surely the most keenly anticipated race in these championships. They're both there, the man who held the world record, the championship record, that's the same, and the man who's fastest in the world this year. There are the 9 men: Jimmy Vico, Su Biangtian, Trayvon Bromell, Mike Rogers, Usain Bolt, Tyson Gay, Justin Gatlin, Asafa Powell and Andre de Grasse. That's the field. Sub 10, all of them. We start with Jimmy Vico, 6th 4 years ago, the Frenchman, who's a co-holder of the European record at 9.86. And great to see that China are represented. He's twice done 9.99 for the Chinese record. Soon Bingjian, and listen to the roar for him. Su, 9.99 in the semi-final. The up-and-coming man, Trayvon Bromell, the 20-year-old, NCAA champion last year, second this year, second in the World Juniors, and he's run 9.86. Trayvon Bromell, what an experience for him, his first senior final. Mike Rogers, so consistent. He was 6th 2 years ago, twice the American champion, and he's got a best of 9.85. Countless times under 10 seconds. And there, here's the great man, the greatest sprinter in history, Usain Bolt, the winner in 2009 in 9.58, the world record, the winner in 2013 in Moscow when he ran 9.77. An interrupted season because of injuries. Just, is he ready now? Only just made it to the final from a semi-final near collapse. Tyson Gay then, the man who won in 2007, came back to take silver in 2009. He won triple gold back in 2007. 9.69, the US record holder, second equal fastest of all time. The 2005 champion and second last time, unbeaten for 2 years, 5 times in the area of 9.74 to 9.78 this year. From the USA, it's Justin Gatlin, much the fastest in the semi-finals to qualify for this final. Gatlin going in lane 7. Lane 8, we have a man who's set 3 world records, twice the bronze medalist in these championships. This could be his 100th time under 10 seconds. Asafa Powell of Jamaica goes in lane 8. Like Gay and Gatlin, born in 1982. And then another up-and-coming man, the 20-year-old from Canada, Andre de Grasse. Double wins in the American Collegiate Championships. Double win also in the Pan American Games. He's run 9.95 and 9.75 with wind assistance. De Grasse completes a stellar lineup for this fantastically anticipated race for the 100 meters title in the World Championships. We've heard tremendous roar from the crowd in greeting these athletes, and it'll go down to silence very, very shortly. Eyes peeled towards the start of the 100 meters. Vico, Su, Bromell, Rogers, Bolt, Gay, Gatlin, Powell, de Grasse. Usain Bolt in 5 with the former champions Gay and Gatlin outside him in lanes 6 and 7. 100 meters. Sort of start will he get? Well, certainly a tremendous start by Gatlin further out, and Bolt into his stride now. Those two coming clear of the field now, and it's Gatlin and Bolt. And who's going to win it? It's very close, but it's the great man, I think. It's Bolt who's taken it from Gatlin.
It really was. Marvellous run. Watch again. He got up, didn't get a great start really, but it was a good start. That's the thing. And you can see at this point of the race, Gatlin, I think, knows he's in trouble. He's starting to overstride, and watch the last 20 metres. So look, he's fumbling, he's going all over the place, his arms are not stretching. knows when he looked across there that he'd lost it.
You knew at 50 metres Bolt was going to win. And it's the first time this season that Justin Gatlin has been put under pressure. He's had an almost unmatchable series of sub-9.8s. He's been brilliant this year, and it's not as if he completely crumbled in this final, because he ran 9.80, but he made 9.77 in the semi-final look a lot easier than that. He was tight, he was tense, he knew what was at stake, and maybe that's what marks Usain Bolt out above the others, that even though he knows
condensed the exact same amount of races into one championship. Is he fatigued? We will see. Can Justin Gatlin not fold like a deck chair in the last 10-15 metres and potentially hold on a lead that he may have? We don't know, and that is why it's exciting.
There's a real sense of expectation here in the stadium. The final of the men's 200 metres. Gatlin, the fastest man in the world this year in 4. Usain Bolt, the reigning world champion, the reigning Olympic champion, the world record holder, out in lane 6. On the outside, here's a man more than capable of getting on the podium. He took the silver behind Usain Bolt in that world record winning run back in 2009. Alonso Edward, Pan American bronze. He's right back to form, and he's more than capable of going sub-20 and might need to once again be amongst the mix for the medals. Nikhil Ashmead, 4th in Moscow, and 5th in Daegu. He's not quite in that kind of form, but we can't rule him out. What a season it's been for the South African in 7. Anaso Jobodwana, a national record, 20.01. Fantastic performance in qualification from the South African. Is this the night he goes under 20 seconds? And then the enigmatic, charismatic superstar of athletics. He's won every global 200-metre title since 2008. Usain Bolt is the man to beat tonight. Can he deliver once again, just as he did in the 100 metres? Even our pulses are quickening in the commentary box. Such is the excitement and the magnitude of this evening's climactic race. Zarnell Hughes, a training partner of Usain Bolt, 20.05 in the London Diamond League into a massive headwind. He's promised a sub-20. Will it come this evening? The fastest man in the world this year over this distance. Will he hold his nerve and get some kind of revenge after folding in the last 10 metres of the 100? Massive, massive night for Justin Gatlin. Arguably one of the biggest races of his life. Ramil Guliev of Turkey, 20.01, a national record in the first round. 7th in Berlin. He's in cracking form, but he needs to be. And on the inside, Femi Ogunode of Qatar, a really quick starter. He too producing a national record and a lifetime best to qualify for this final. 9.91 this season over the 100 metres. Usain Bolt's quest for greatness began in lightning quick fashion in this very stadium in 2008. Ogunode Qatar in 2, Guliev Turkey 3, Justin Gatlin, the fastest man in the world this year in 4, Hughes Great Britain 5, Bolt, the greatest sprinter we've ever seen in 6, Jobodwana South Africa 7, Ashmead Jamaica 8, Edward of Panama on the outside. These are the moments that make great champions. Gatlin in 4, Bolt in 6. Who will hold their nerve on one of the sport's biggest stages? The final of the men's 200 metres. Gatlin gets a good start. He's already up on Zarnell Hughes, but Bolt's got out well. And watch out for Edward on the outside. But Usain Bolt is up. He has a lead over Gatlin. Can the American come back? He's starting to close the gap. Justin Gatlin is trying to close, but Bolt's already smiling. Dare we ever doubt him? 19.56. Usain Bolt is just unstoppable when it comes to the 200 metres. Gatlin is at the bend. For a split second, he started to close, but then Bolt just put the afterburners on, and he was away and home and clear.
Well, you can see here the difference in the men, really. Bolt is still working so well, mechanically perfect. Gatlin tying up again. He didn't tie up or fold up like a deck chair, Catherine, but he didn't really make any ground at all on the big man, and he's smiling. I think he's actually enjoying it. Look at him. He's looking up at the scoreboard now and smiling, arms going aloft, beating his chest. It's all over. It was all over at 100 metres to go.
And now the attention switches to the far side of the arena. This is athletics showbiz style. The final of the men's 4x100 metre relay. What a climax to the penultimate night of action here in the Bird's Nest. Jamaica in 4, the defending champions, the Olympic champions. Can the Americans do anything to tackle their long-established dominance? Well, listen to this noise. Setting an Asian record this morning to qualify. Here come China. An incredible reception for Mo, Xi, Su and Xiang. Then to the German quartet. Julian Reyes, Sven Nipals, Alexander Kosenkau, Alex Platini-Menga. The crowd really getting in the spirit of this climax to day 8. Posing for the photographs that will long be remembered. Great Britain, Richard Kilty, Danny Talbot, James Ellington, CJ Uja has come in on the anchor leg. 9.96 last season and this season. Don't go too far, boys. Fingers crossed. What a talented quartet from the United States. Trayvon Bromell, Justin Gatlin, double silver behind Bolt, Tyson Gay, Mike Rogers. Will Rogers get anywhere close to Usain Bolt? Will they have an advantage? Will Gatlin finish up with a 3rd silver here in Beijing? Or will there be baton problems? The French won the world title back in Helsinki. Emmanuel Biron, Christophe Lemaitre, he'll go down the back straight. Anumont and then Jimmy Vico, a brilliant anchor leg in the semi-final from the joint European champion. Vico, last to get to the photograph position, and here they come. The rock stars of the sprint relay world, and their frontman is Bang On Song here in Beijing. Carter, Powell, Ashmead, Bolt. What can the Americans or anyone else do to stop them? Is it destined to be Jamaica's night once again? That is an awesome, awesome lineup. Canada, a great quartet from the North American nation. Aaron Brown, Andre de Grasse, joint bronze in the 100 metres. Brendan Rodney, and then Justin Warner on the anchor leg. Got a bronze in 2013. They're a really classy act, the Canadians. Nice pose, boys. Are you going to be as slick out there on the track? Antigua and Barbuda start on the inside. Siobhan Walsh, Daniel Bailey, he just missed a medal in Berlin 6 years ago. Jared Jarvis and Miguel Francis on the anchor leg. Great to see one of the smaller Caribbean islands represented. And let's not forget, St. Kitts and Nevis ended up with a bronze. Even in the commentary box, our pulses are racing. Incredible tension here in the stadium. This is the arena where history is made. Great start there from Nesta Carter. What will Asafa Powell do on the second leg? Gatlin's got a lead. Asafa Powell needs to close this down. The Americans are ahead towards the halfway stage. Clean changeovers for both. This is going to be tight. The Americans are up front. Usain Bolt needs to produce the magic. USA, Usain Bolt. Oh, and there's a baton nightmare there for the Americans. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Bolt for Jamaica, USA the silver, and amazingly, the Chinese have taken the bronze medal. It all went wrong for the Americans on the last changeover. It was fantastic down the back straight. Justin Gatlin pulled away from Asafa Powell. American 100-meter running, but that's a nightmare. Catherine, bottom left.
Bottom left, check the yellow line that goes across the lane. The baton has to be in Mike Rogers' hand before he exits that zone.